Boxing truth here. Keith Thurman gets top name billing for this March 4th showdown in unification in the welterweight division. A little surprising. I always felt Garcia would definitely get top name billing, but it's Keith Thurman's. His name is first on the fight poster, which indicates that he's the A side, but Garcia has insisted at the press conference to a group of reporters that he's still the A side in the fight, but he had a compromise on whose name would be first on the fight poster, who would lead the promotion, and he decided ultimately that he would walk to the ring second. It's a little different with unification bouts, especially among Al Heyman clients. He saw the similar scenario between Badou Jack and James DeGale. Badou Jack got first name billing, and James DeGale got to walk to the ring second, and he was also introduced second. So it's a little different when it comes to unification bouts. Maybe we'll find out who truly is the A side in this fight. If it goes to the cards, especially if it's another controversial outcome, maybe we'll see who Heyman really wants to win in this unification bout on March 4th. It was an eventful press conference. Angel Garcia was his usual himself, just a little more disturbing this time, but he is what he is. Could be funny, but a little immature and just a little too much sometimes with his antics. And he definitely got a little under Keith Thurman's skin. He pissed him off. And I can't knock Thurman for losing his cool, especially when the elder Garcia is screaming this phrase at him. And in my parts, you say that phrase, you get fucked up on sight. So I can understand why Thurman lost his cool. But he can't let that get to him. He can't let that affect his game plan, his strategy in this fight. I know what Angel's trying to do. He's trying to get him, mad, get him pissed off to get Thurman to come at Danny and be aggressive. But it's a mistake if Thurman tries to force a knockout against Danny Garcia. It's a mistake if he tries to be overly aggressive, go guns out blazing against Danny Swift. He's a dangerous fighter when you attack him. Thurman's got to keep this fight on the outside. He's got to use his legs. He's got to use his athleticism. He's got to use his movement. He's got to make Danny come to him, make him create offense while he gets the counterpunch. That, in my opinion, is the best strategy for Thurman to win the fight. Slowly land the bigger shots, make Danny come to him, break him down, and then go for the kill when the time is right. Both guys are very confident. I can see in Danny's eyes, he really believes he's going to win the fight. He believes he's a superstar fighter, a great talent, a great fighter. But I don't know. In my eyes, he's not a great fighter. He's a beatable fighter. But Keith Thurman is also not a great fighter. He is a beatable fighter as well. We'll find out who's the more beatable fighter between the two. Who's the better fighter between the two. Not dropping a prediction just yet. The fight will be on CBS, Showtime, CBS on network television. That's cool. Got no problem with that. You just have to wonder, though, what's PBC's angle? I mean, it's been a long time since CBS showcased a fight on their airwaves since Thurman's last fight, which was last June. It makes you wonder, what's the mission for PBC? What's the direction? What's the ambition now? Not that their shows are fewer and far between. The quality of the content is not as nowhere near as it was a couple of years ago when it first began. Just look at the Spike card this past weekend. One of the most trash cards you'll ever see. Complete waste of time in watching it. Bullshit showcase fights. Guys fighting waste men. Guys showboating against freaking unknown, unranked opponents. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get no props for that, man. No props for beating those waste men. But just makes you wonder, what's the angle? What's the ambition? Is Heyman going to try to get license fees? Is he capable of getting the license fees? For this fight, CBS is part of Showtime, so they threw some money on this fight. But you have to wonder the direction of PBC going forward. It's good to know that Heyman waived his exclusive rights with all the networks he bought time with. Maybe now he'll share the wealth a little bit. Maybe have open slots for other promoters. Have some of the other parties within the boxing world fight some of their guys on PBC airwaves. We'll see where the PBC goes from here. As for the fight, looking forward to it. Thurman gets top name billing. Perhaps he is the A-side. But maybe we'll find out March 4th. This is Boxing Truth. I'm out.